Okay, we're going to roll now. Tony, you've got this petition together regarding here at Grays High Street. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, the reason why I decided to get this together is because, recently I've been spending quite a lot of time in Grays High Street, and if you look at it, it's gone downhill quite a lot. I mean, if you don't go back 20, 30 years, it used to be a much more respectable place where people actually enjoyed coming here, but now you feel more threatened by coming here than anything else. You only have to look by walking around. You see people drinking cans of beer openly, yet there's supposed to be some sort of restriction on it. You see people smoking cannabis, nobody seems to do anything about it. You see graffiti all over the place. You see the shop frontage at night looks more like Benghazi or Beirut than it looks like in an English borough town. It really is horrendous, and I think the council should really hold their head in shame, because they should be doing something about it as well as the people. The people also should take more responsibility as well by enacting on what they see and not just ignoring it. I think there's a great deal of apathy generally in the area, and that's because people feel they can't get something done or they're not being listened to. And this is the reason why I want to try and get something together.
The council might say that they've got the learning campus being built, and with that development there'll be more of a student atmosphere, but that might take quite a few years, won't it?
It would do, and to be honest, they can build all they want, but they've got to do something about the existing structures of Grays and also the other towns of Tilbury and Stanford-le-H and one or two others, because you hear each week in the Gazette they're investing in this, they're investing in that, but to be honest, you don't actually see it in the high streets itself. I mean, you only have to look down this high street to see what sort of shops you've got. There's nowhere you could actually say they're true shops. They're all fast food outlets, or estate agents or hairdressers open till 9 or 10 o'clock at night. There's no actual decent shops.
What role do you think the police should play here in this area?
The police, I think, should be taking a much more proactive role in the towns generally. You never see them walking around. And each time you get a chief superintendent of the Grays or the borough, you always hear about how much they're going to get more policing on the beat and in the high streets, but you never actually see it actually happen. All the time you just see them driving around in their cars. They drive past for a split second and that's it.
So you're going to get the petition?
Yes.
What happens after that?
Once we've got the petition going, then basically we're going to ask for a meeting with the Chief Executive of Thurrock Council to have a discussion with him to see how we can work together to try and improve the towns. Because I understand there are budget cuts, that's without doubt. But at the same time, I think more adequate resources being put to the right areas would actually do quite a great deal. It's not going to cost that much money, but at the end of the day, it's basically by getting people's attention to it, only something will be done. And also getting the local people involved, because there's quite a lot of things that local people can do as well.
Tony, thank you very much.
Okay.
Brilliant.